Joshua Zirkzee looks as if he's the main target for AS Roma to move away from Old Trafford, which I think is possibly going to be the likelihood of him moving on, because at the moment he's completely in the wilderness, which is really unfair, really. When you kind of think back to last season before he got injured at the back end of the season, he was showing some real great promise. He's got great control, great manipulation of the ball, can see a pass, looks as if he can finish as well. I'm not sure whether he would be seen as a guaranteed starter. Probably far from that at the moment, but he's still a young player with showing some great promise. But I think he is definitely someone who's going to be completely frozen out by the looks of it. When you think, well, Mainu is kind of frozen out to a point, but at least he does kind of get on the pitch. But Zirkzee just seems to be absolutely nowhere, and that's a shame, because I think he could, he has quite a bit of bit to offer. So that is unfortunate. I think Como are also have the finances to put in a bid for him as well. But what do you guys think about Joshua Zirkzee? Do you think now that Mbumo, Cunha, and a rejuvenated Mason Mount is ahead of him? What do you think of his future? Do you think he can break into the team? Obviously, because we're only playing in the Premier League with the FA Cup later in January, there's not really that many games to go around. So it just doesn't seem to be the case of he can't even get on the pitch as a substitute. So is he ever going to start a game for United? Because you think, well, if he was going to, it'll be in a cup competition somewhere. So when you think of how long it took us to get him as well, it's we kind of wreck careers a little bit, don't we? Repercussions of that, for it's going to have a real adverse effect on players wanting to come to United. You'd like to think that how we're operating now is very different to where we were 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. So you would kind of hope that that isn't going to put players off. But this is kind of at the back end of how we were operating beforehand, and Zirkzee was probably one of the last ones to come in under the old regime, if you like. Yeah, I think he's surplus to requirements. I think he will be moving on. But if you leave your thoughts down below, tell me what you reckon about him. If you can like and share the video and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Catch you later.